welcome to today's chair yoga class. Whether your chair of choice has armrests or not, it's whatever is accessible to you. So whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and meet in this comfortable seated position. So whenever chair you're using today, go ahead and scoot your seat probably to about the middle so that your feet are flat on the earth, your knees are above your ankles. You're just creating that 90-90 shape with your legs and your torso. If you have the ability to do so, go ahead and take your shoes and socks off so that you can feel the soles of your feet on the earth. If you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. So you can take a moment to take inventory of how your body feels today. Whether you're taking this quick class in the middle of your workday, end of your day, just getting started, or just need to find some movement in the seated position is most comfortable for you. Just see where your body's at. See where your breath is at today. Not forcing any particular pace or depth. But being more calming with it overall, whatever that means for you. We're going to pair some breath with movement today. So it's helpful to just take notice of where you're starting. Feel free to keep your eyes closed if that's still comfortable for you. You're going to go ahead and scoot your hands underneath your thighs so that your palms are touching your hamstrings, just to anchor the shoulders down. We're going to start by bringing the left ear to the left shoulder, keeping the spine long, the shoulders away from the ears. So the head and neck are the only moving parts. Finding length from the tip of the right shoulder all the way to the base of the ear, base of the skull. And start to round towards the right side. So drawing that left ear still towards that shoulder. We're going to start to tilt the chin towards the collarbone. Start to notice how the sensation changes. Slowly rotating the chin right down towards the chest, towards the sternum. And starting to rotate right chin to right collarbone, bringing the right ear towards the direction of the right shoulder. Seeing how maybe one side feels a lot tighter than the other. Imbalances from right to left are very common throughout all joints of the body. So if you're noticing that difference right off the bat, just notice that that's where you're at. And it's completely normal for where you are in your body. We're going to do one more round. So go ahead and start to tilt your chin towards your right collarbone. If your eyes are open, you're going to start to gaze towards the edge of the mat. And then start to draw the chin in towards the chest, towards the sternum. Again, taking note of those changes in tension along the way. As the left chin comes towards the collarbone, and then the left ear comes towards the left shoulder. Again, keeping your chest tall and open, shoulders down. Inhaling into any points of tension, any points of tightness. Inhale, slowly bring the head back to neutral. Bring the palms onto the thighs. And we're going to do a few shoulder rolls again just to warm up and find some mobility in the upper back and the cervical spine. So starting from your resting point, you're going to inhale, shoulders up towards your ears. Again, nothing strenuous, nothing stressful, just finding mobility. And then start to bring the shoulders back towards one another, the shoulder blades towards one another as you draw them back and down the back body. And you roll the shoulders, depressing the shoulder blades, pushing them down, and then start to roll forward and back up. So we're gonna take that nice and slow or at your own pace. If you wanna move a little bit quicker through it, that's just fine. We're hitting those points, starting up high, back, and starting up as you squeeze them along the backs, drawing them down, letting them round forward. Once more, at whatever pace you're moving at today. And then reverse the movement. So we're going to start by pressing the shoulders forward, rounding them forward, and then coming down, back, up, and around. And again, if that's very slow and deliberate movement is what you feel like you need today, take more time at those sticking points. If just trying to shake off tension or anything like that and moving a little bit faster and more continuous, that works for you today, that's just fine as well. And most of the movement is coming from the shoulders and the shoulder blades, so try not to move the rest of your torso with it. One more round. And come back to center. Go ahead, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, reaching the fingertips towards the sky, maybe gaze up. Exhale, hands come down through to heart center. Once more, sweep the arms all the way down, reaching down towards the ground, then reaching at every point until you reach the sky. Gaze up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Whether you have arm rests or not, you're gonna either grab on hold of one of those or the edge of the chair with your right hand, and then your left arm is going to sweep up and over towards the right. Keeping your left sit bone grounded in towards the chair. Try not to let it lift. And your right hand is just an anchoring point to keep you from fully collapsing to that right side. You still want to find length through the side body. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, switching sides. Left hand comes to whatever point, anchor point feels best. Right fingertips reach over towards the left. Keeping that right hip bone, sit bone anchored down. To find length from hip crease through the side body, the armpit, all the way through the fingertips. Inhale, arms up overhead. And we're going to come into a twist. On that exhale, your left hand's going to come to the outer edge of your right knee. Right hand comes to the back of your chair, finding a twist. Inhale, finding a tall spine, reaching through the top of your head, through the crown of your head. So inhale, find height. Exhale, find a little bit more depth using your hands as your leverage. But with this twist, we're not focusing it at any particular point. We're turning with the trunk of the body. So even with that leverage, we're still turning, twisting with the entirety of the spine. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand to the back of your chair. Inhale, find height, find length with your spine. Exhale, twist. Again, you should find a gentle engagement of the core as you're twisting from the low back through the thoracic spine. Even a gentle twist of the cervical spine as you gaze back over your shoulder if you can. One more breath. Inhale, find height. Exhale, find a little bit more depth. Inhale, slowly release in through center, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead once more. Gaze up to your fingertips. Keeping the arms long, the fingertips are reaching away. You're going to hinge at the hips, keeping everything else in the same position. Start to hinge and lean forward. You're going to feel your back body engage. I want you to fold, fold, fold for as long as you can, keeping the arms along your ears, biceps along your ears. Fold, fold, fold. And once you feel your body, your torso, make contact with your thighs, you can allow your arms to rest to the mat, down to the earth. Give yourself a moment to let your head hang. And inhale. Allow your fingertips to trace the length of your legs as you sit back up. Tummy's engaged to protect your low back on your ascent. Go ahead and sweep your arms up once more. Inhale, reach the fingertips up, 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 up. Gazing through the hands. Exhale, same thing, keeping the biceps by the ears. Trying to keep that length within the spine. Crown of the head is right in the middle of the arms. We're not tucked. We're not gazing up. Ears to the biceps. We're going to slowly fold, fold, fold. Once you feel that contact, you can allow the arms to come in contact with the mat. Hang for a moment. Let the head fall. And inhale, slowly come up, almost like you're coming through a ragdoll position. But you still want to be conscious of that slight engagement of the core to help sit you all the way back up. Take a moment to find your breath. Close your eyes again if you need. And now we're going to incorporate some mobility of the legs. Starting from that 90-90 position. If you need to, you can hang on to the edges of your chair if you'd like for some support. Otherwise, your palms can go ahead and rest on your thighs. One breath here, exhale fully. On your next inhale, kick your right leg out to straight, toes facing forward, toes facing towards the sky. Exhale, point the toes down, leg remains straight. Inhale, toes rise. Exhale, lower the leg. Same thing, other side. Keep your torso nice and tall, nice and strong as the leg lifts. Inhale, extend your left leg out in front, toes facing the sky. Exhale, point the toes out in front, keeping that leg nice and strong and long, out in front. Inhale, toes reach back towards your shin. Exhale, lower the leg down. One more round each side. Again, keeping that torso tall, keeping those shoulders over the hips. Inhale, leg lifts. Exhale, toes point. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, toes point. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Go ahead and scooch back into your chair. Maybe not all the way back so that your tush is hitting that 90 degree in the back, but just a little bit further so more of your thigh is supported. And then go ahead and allow your back to rest on the chair. So you're at an open angle here, not at a 90-90. Your feet should still be in contact with the earth. Maybe wiggle the toes around. I know we didn't bear any weight through them today, but it still helps to pull the energy from the earth all the way through the toes to the fingertips, and bringing all of that energy in together. So from this position, still be mindful of your body position. If this isn't comfortable for you to be in this open angle, please feel free to scooch back even further to get a little bit more support. We're going to do some deep breathing here, and sometimes that can be a little bit challenging in that fully upright position, so being reclined gives you a little bit more ease. So for these next few breaths, go ahead and rest one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, and take a moment or two to feel the rise and fall of your belly and your chest, where most of that feeling is starting from, and whether you feel your belly or your lungs completely emptying with every breath. We're going to take 3 rounds of pranayama to a count of 4. So our inhales, exhales, and pauses are going to all be to a count of 4. So inhale, we're going to pause, and we're going to exhale, and we're going to pause. Try to slow it down. Increase your capacity as much as you feel like you are able to. But again, just 3 rounds here today. So go ahead and take one more breath on your own, exhaling fully. On your next inhale, begin to expand the belly for 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe feeling a gentle lift of the chest. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really emptying at the end, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4. Begin to fill the belly all the way up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Inhale from the deepest part of your belly, of your lungs, filling the entire way from the base of the lungs all the way to the collarbones for 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top, hold onto that air for 3, 2, 1. Exhale from the points of from the collarbones, from the points of the lungs all the way out through the base. Maybe contracting the core at the very end for 3, 2, 1. And pause for your final 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and find your normal rhythm. See if you found any deeper capacity or any natural slowing without the counting, without the focused control. And that will be it for today's class. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.